Hey, fellas, Commissioner's here. Been a long week traveling, getting ready to get out on the road right now. In fact, in a few minutes, but I had to get in the playoff update, and we into it right now. It's got started obviously on Thursday, and got some good matchups going on here. Obviously, coming in as far as the seedings go, everybody probably got those on the email, but we got Eagles coming in at number one seed. That Killer Bees came in at number two. I know those top three seeds were really close within 3 points. Goes to show you maybe that doesn't make a difference. Maybe it does, but one game, one player, one kicker not replaced, and that can make a difference in your seedings. It could determine the outcome of the playoffs. But I know Killer Bees, Eagles, Killer Bees, and looking at the scores. I'm trying to remember who was the third. Oh, Real Deal, I believe it was. Top three, all separated by just 3 points. Then we got down into No Limit, Just for Fun, Illmatic, and Bet Your Money. So right now, first matchup, we're looking at the Eagles, and I think it's wide open this season. I've seen all three of those top three scoring teams have good games and bad games or mediocre games going down the stretch. So nobody's been really just killing it week in, week out. For the last 3 or 4 weeks. That's usually what I look at, is to see if somebody's just been on fire. And I haven't really seen that. It's been a little bit of up and down. But those 3 teams definitely have shown to be consistent and definitely shown to be explosive. So I think when we look at the first matchup, the Eagles and Bet Your Money, got a decent game from Alshon Jeffrey on Thursday. Unfortunately, Dez Bryant didn't do anything for him, got him 3 points. And so that wasn't good. In order to compete with the Eagles, Bet Your Money probably needed to get a game like he got from Jeffrey. If he had at least got Dez Bryant in the end zone one time, then he's probably in decent shape. Definitely needs Matthew Stafford to come through with a big game today. Right now they're playing against Tampa Bay, and hope he can get something out of Ryan Matthews, maybe the Lions D. But definitely has to have something out of Matthew Stafford to have a chance with the Eagles. The Eagles, we got Drew Brees going against Carolina. If I'm not mistaken, Brees has had a problem with Carolina in the past, so that should be interesting. Marshawn Lynch against Philly, Forsett against Miami. So I don't know. Eagles got some tough matchups. Lynch against Philly, that's a good matchup actually, but Forsett against Miami. Miami's defense has been pretty solid. Jeremy Maclin is going against Seattle. That's going to be tough for him. So I don't know. Bet Your Money's got a good shot here. Like I said, if he can get Stafford to have a good game, should may be interesting in that 1-8 matchup. Keep an eye. Illmatic, Killer Bees. Tom Brady's going to be the key here for Illmatic. He's been on fire here of late. So they're going up against San Diego. So just going to be looking for a big game there from Will for Illmatic. Frank Gore, Alfred Morris, Josh Gordon, Graham, Jimmy Graham. We'll see how that works out, as I just stated over there in Carolina. And then over in Killer Bees is just, they just pretty deep right now with Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell, Eddie Lacy are both probably top 3 or 4 running backs right now. Antonio Brown obviously was our individual champion. So Killer Bees looks deep, so that's why they were almost a number 1 seed coming in. So it's going to be a tough matchup for Illmatic, but he definitely needs Tom Brady to have a big game and try to pull a big game from Jimmy Graham or Alfred Morris. Maybe Frank Gore playing against Oakland. Somebody's going to have to really step up, I think, for Illmatic to have a shot against Killer Bees. Going to Real Deal and Superfly. Oh, you know what? I said that wrong. Yeah, Superfly is 6 seed. Illmatic was 7. So Superfly, big game from what he needed. DeMarco Murray, 16 points. Got him started in the right direction. Damon Bailey, kicker for Dallas, had 11. So that was a good start for Superfly, just what he needed. And key is going to be Matt Ryan's got to put up some numbers for him. Then we'll see what Trey Mason does. He had a big game last week, and if he can repeat something like that this week and Matt Ryan puts up some numbers, Superfly has a shot at pulling the upset there at that that 2-7 seed. Now I might be getting mixed up, so just disregard the seeds. I know I'm talking 2-7, 3-6, but whatever it is, it's right. Real Deal got 9 out of Forte. So obviously Andrew Luck was the number 1 quarterback this season. So he needs Luck to come through and see if Odell Beckham can continue to do what he's been doing. And there's Landry, Kobe Fleener, DeAndre Hopkins. I don't know. I think Odell Beckham's going to be a key in Luck. They got to put up numbers for Real Deal because, like I said, Superfly is off to a fast start. So we got another potential upset in the workings here. Then that 4-5 game should be interesting. 2 explosive teams with big players at the quarterback positions with Aaron Rodgers going against Peyton Manning. You got Arian Foster's back in the mix there with No Limit. I've been saying that all season. If Arian Foster stays healthy, Emmanuel Sanders and Aaron Rodgers, that's a real tough trifecta there that No Limit has. You got Seattle D, who's playing better here of late. So that's going to be an interesting game. Like I said, Justin for Fun pulled where they already have 17 points from Minnesota's defense in the first quarter. They scored a defensive touchdown already. Got 2 sacks and an interception going up against the Jets. So that's a big jump for Rick coming out the gate. But we'll see what happens with Peyton Manning playing Buffalo, Aaron Rodgers versus Atlanta. That's probably going to be key. We'll see how those quarterbacks do. And then, of course, we'll see how Arian Foster does. Demaryius Thomas, Gronkowski. I mean, Rick's team is pretty deep. He's got Antonio Gates still, Marcus Colston. So we'll see. Whoever this boy is from his running back that Rick has is Murray is back that they seem to be talking up big as well as playing today. So we'll watch these quarterbacks, see if Arian Foster, Emmanuel Sanders, what they do there for No Limit, and Demaryius Thomas, Peyton Manning, and Gronkowski for Just for Fun. And that may very well determine the game. Although, like I said, the Vikings just jumped out here to a really good game. So anyway, it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes this week, fellas. Good luck. And I'm out. And I'll be around if you need me. So hit me up. Otherwise, I'll talk to everybody later on in the week. Peace.